let me be as Christ to you. Pray that I may have the grace to let you be my servant too.
An estimated 40,000 people live below the poverty level in St. Joseph County. Countless more are unemployed, underemployed, homeless, uninsured, mentally ill, or formerly incarcerated. As members of society, these souls are seen as outcasts. As members of our society, the St. Vincent de Paul Society, they are heralded as saints, and we have been serving them for over 100 years. St. Vincent once said, "The poor have the image of God imprinted on them." As followers of this message, we believe that living the Christian doctrine of love and compassion is only possible through a powerful commitment to serve the poor. Every day, the passion and persistence and the Vincentian spirit can be seen in quiet acts of charity and social justice. Their stories are as numerous as the people we are called to serve. Each story a compelling example of the selflessness and humility of the volunteers and the respect they hold for all people in need. Here is one of those stories.
Jasmine here, she's 3. And when she was first born, they gave her a week to live. She has a brain disorder called corpus callosum agenesis. That's where she has extra fluid in her brain. Doesn't allow her brain to grow as well with the water surrounding it. So as she grows, her brain doesn't grow as fast. It doesn't allow her to have motor skills. It doesn't allow her to walk, crawl, hold anything, play with anything, sit up by herself. They gave her a week in the beginning to live, and she has made it to 3 years. You know, she was on hospice for a year. She graduated that. She was on First Steps for 3 years. She graduated that, and she is a fighter. She's a miracle baby.
She was so astute as to picking things up, and I think Tina had called her on a day where there was a lot of frustrations, and she said, you know, maybe you could go out and just talk with her and see if she just to have an ear. And so I came out, and as we were talking, Tina was very warm and open about just sharing her frustrations, and I asked her if she wanted to pray, and she said yes, and that was the beginning. Kind of the Lord took it from there.
Yes.
And we've just been able to have a relationship like that where we've been able to you know, share kind of our fears and our worries and concerns, and as I got to know her and the kids, they're really great kids, and so we've been able to do some outings together and just kind of, she's become my friend.
St. Vincent's has actually helped me pay bills. They've actually helped me pay for rent, utilities. They've actually helped me with food, with dry goods. They've helped me with prescriptions.
In most cases, when we make a delivery, it's just, you go in, you make your delivery, and that's it. The people are hungry or they need certain things, and that's about it. But to always kind of keep your ears open or your eyes open, and you can sometimes sense when someone needs more. And I think the wonderful thing about St. Vincent's is by having the home deliveries and having that personal touch, you're able to do that. It's different than sitting behind a desk where somebody just kind of comes through a line and gets some help. This way you can actually go into someone's home, and even if it's just for a few minutes, just a word, you know, can I pray for an intention for you? They may say yes or no, but you can still do that on your own, and it at least gives you the chance to come in, and when you leave, to carry that person in your heart with them, even if it's just for a few minutes.
I would like to say thank you. My family thanks you for everything. We really appreciate everything. Wonderful.
The story of Tina and her family is a profound testimony to the mission of the St. Vincent de Paul Society. Equally compelling is the impact of this service to the poor on Vincentians like Laurie Miller and hundreds of others like her. Volunteers who are growing in their own faith as they serve others. Caring men and women of our society who understand that it truly is in giving we receive.
help each other walk the mile and bear the load.
The St. Vincent de Paul Society of St. Joseph County is uniquely positioned to meet the needs of people like the Garman family. Our volunteers are 450 strong and include conferences housed and supported by 18 Catholic parishes in the county, delivering food, providing vouchers for clothing, furniture, and household items, and addressing the physical and spiritual needs of those who suffer is our responsibility. It is a duty we accept with equal parts zeal and humility. In 2010, over 52,000 people requested assistance from St. Vincent de Paul. Through the generosity of our community and the selfless efforts of our volunteers, all were served in some way. We were able to provide $500,000 of food to 37,000 people. 8,700 clients received material goods valued at over $80,000. Our Christmas program delivered over $150,000 worth of food, blankets, and toys to 1,300 St. Joseph County families. Our Vincentians visited 17,721 clients in their homes, at the hospital, or in prison. And our volunteers collectively donated nearly 40,000 hours of time to fight the effects of poverty in our community. Spiritual growth through service to those in need is also an important component of our mission. We take this mission directly from the gospel. Our mission is supported through our thrift stores and the amazing generosity of thousands of benefactors. In giving, we receive speaks as much to our own mission as to the support we seek from those who share our commitment of service to the poor. The road ahead is full of challenges. More people needing our services, more demands on our limited resources. But for all the challenges, there are equal and equally powerful opportunities. One of those came through the providential acquisition of a new building near downtown South Bend. This facility will not only allow us to serve our clients with dignity, but will also enable us to fulfill our mission in new and better ways. As faithful stewards of the opportunities God has presented us, we must act upon them now. More than ever, our community needs the services provided by the St. Vincent de Paul Society, and the Society needs your help to fulfill our mission for the next 100 years.
I will weep when you are weeping, when you laugh, I'll laugh with you. I will share your joy and sorrow till we've seen this journey through. Will you let me be your servant? Let me be as Christ to you. Pray that I may have the grace to let you be my servant.